Today we are going to see about Sitecore Experience Analytics. This is Satish Kumar from SK Tech YouTube channel. Before going to the topic, I am reiterating once again, please subscribe the channel, then only whatever the new video I am posting will reach you automatically. Let us into the topic. So Sitecore Experience Analytics provide a dashboard and a report format for the marketers to analyze and identify the customers and their behavior in the website. So this data was collected from the website using goals and events and pattern codes, profile codes, which are tagged in the item. And these data are available in the analytics database, and this data are collected and represented as a report in experience analytics. These reports are useful for the marketer to decide their plan and identify the visitors behavior, and they can plan accordingly. Okay, let me show you a demo how to create new goals and forms, how to trigger a goal, so that you will get an understanding how to use experience analytics. Let us into the demo. Today we are going to see about Sitecore Analytics and Sitecore Experience Analytics. Before going to the Sitecore Analytics, I will create a goal, and I will assign the goal to a form. And when the form is submitted, the goal will triggers. So based on that, we will see the how the experience analytics, how to use the experience analytics to view these goals details. Okay, so normally goals or events have some engagement value. Even if we go for a pattern code or profile code, that has some engagement value. So when you create a goal, okay, so you need to assign some engagement value. For each triggering of that particular goal, the engagement value will be incremented based on, for an example, if you are setting a points as 7, then engagement point after triggering a goal become 14. Likewise, the engagement value will increases. Now I'm going to create, I'm going to the control panel, that is marketing control panel. I'm going to create a goal. Okay, so I'm inserting a new goal. Let it named as demo goal. Yeah, I've created a new goal and name it as demo goal. Now I need to provide the points, incrementing points. Now let us give 10 points. Okay, so once the goal is ready, now the goal is ready. Even you can some properties where you can set the goal, set everything you can select here. Okay, so what I do is I just go to review. I just deploy the goal now. So I'm giving command and new demo goal creator. So now the goal is going to be deployed. Now the goal is deployed. Now the goal is ready. Demo goal is ready. So I'm going to my launch pad. So I'm going to create a new form, new WF form, sorry, new Sitecore forms, since I'm using Sitecore 9. So I'm creating a new form, a blank form. So I'm using the single line text, naming this label as name. Similarly, I'm including another single line text. Let me name it as occupation. So, I'm applying the change. So I'm going to add a submit button. submit button. So I need to rename this submit button as submit, text as submit. So I'm going to include the submit action. So first I will trigger action, trigger a goal. So I'm selecting my goal, whichever created previously, demo goal selected. After that, I'm adding some another redirecting to page. Okay, redirect the URL. It's loading now. Now the redirection URL is loaded. So I'm giving some URL, something. If we need to have some parameters or some, can add the parameters as well. So currently I don't have any parameters. So I'm just applying my forms. I'm saving my form. So I'm saving this form under form here. Okay, let me give some name, that is demo form. Okay, now the form is saved. I'm going to content editor. Now I can find my form here, demo form, and all the fields and everything are available here. Even if you want to change here, you can change here. Now what I am going to do, I am going to publish this demo form. Okay, let me publish it. Sub item. Now the demo form is published. So I am going to my presentation details on my home page. Finally, there is already a MVC form. I'm included in this home layout. So I am adding another MVC form to load that form. So this is my renderings. It's available in the system forms of renderings. So I am giving this placeholder. So in this MVC form, I'm selecting the data source as my demo form. Okay, select my demo form. Okay, now I created a goal and I created a form and I assigned on submit. I assigned my goals in that form and I created a rendering. So sorry, I added that MVC form in my home page and I call that form. So now I am publishing my home page. Now the home page publishing is done. So I am going to browse my home page. Okay, this is my form. So I'm providing value. Okay, when you click submit, automatically the trigger will trigger the form. The engagement value will be increased. Okay. Each time when I enter some values, the trigger will trigger the particular goal and engagement value of that goal will be increased. Okay. So since I have given redirect a URL to google.com, that's why it's redirecting to google.com after submit. Let me some other value. Okay. Now on submit, it is triggering the goal. Each time that goal trigger, the engagement value incremented, and you can verify these details in the experience analytics report. Okay. I have created a goal and forms, and I triggered that goal as well. So using experience analytics, you can view the goals and all the analytical details in a different format. For an example, you will have this three kind of report. If you want to add a custom report also, you can add. If you want to add additional report here, you can add. Okay, you can even customize that. So this is nothing but a dashboard which shows overall visitors for that particular applications, the publications, and its details, the bounce rate, conversion rate, everything in a chart format. Also, it will provide in different format. So audience means based on the type of the user, from where they are using. For an example, from language, okay, from which language version they are locating our application, and location, which location is you can get this report, which location the visitors details you can view. Okay, and device wise, okay, like which device they are accessing our application mostly. Okay, you can get. And there are some acquisition report. Here you will get overview where you have all the reports for this channel, by channel, campaign visit, everything. Okay. So if we go here in which channel they are mostly viewing your application, you can get this details. Okay. And similarly, campaign, fuzzer. Suppose if you included the campaign, if you include that URL, that is normally what I done is I created a home page. I assigned the form. Instead of that, if I create a new item, I assign the goals to that new item. So on that new item, I create as a campaign, and I forward that email to them. Then when they click that email, then the goal will be triggered. Okay. So based on that, we can see the report, was the visitors, how many visitors are through coming from, how many visitors are coming from campaign. Okay. So from reference site, suppose if you are given your link in some other reference site, from there how many visitors are coming to your application, you can easily get this report. Okay. Similarly, there are behavior reports. Okay. Behavior reports we have for asset wise and page wise. Okay. So if we go overview, download asset counts, internal keyword counts, visits. Okay, the top page count. Okay, and top outcomes. Since I have only one page, it's home page. Okay, it's fine. Similarly, you can get the each individual wise as well. A search. So internal search, how many details are loading, and through pages. I think mostly I have only home page, so it will show only the home page. Okay, you scroll down, you will see the sample item and home page. 2 page I mostly worked on. Okay, this is a behavior report. Another one is conversions. So whatever the goals you created, you can able to view the goals using this report. One example, we give overview. Currently the analytics is not yet ready, so that's why it's not showing the report clearly. Okay. Okay. So if you see if you click the goals, so the data is not yet ready. Even though we trigger the details, it will take some time to update in the analytics database. Okay. So whatever the goals we triggered, so we list the goals and how many engagement point, those details are displayed here. So what are the previously I have shown you the how to create a goal, how to create a form, and how to trigger that goal. So the such goals details you can get get the report format in this dashboard. Okay. So experience analytics report will be very useful for the marketers to understand the market. So understand the visitors and visitors behavior, and visitors which device they are using, and which page they are mostly visiting and which component they are clicking most. So those details you can get using experience analytics. It will be very useful for the marketers to decide their target and to decide to know about the customers and to make decision accordingly. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe the channel if you are not yet subscribed. Then only whatever the video I am posting will reach you automatically. This is Satish Kumar signing off. Thank you guys. Good luck. Bye bye.